Director John Lasseter from Pixar's Cars 2 had an interview with the Wall Street Journal, and he was talking about how his latest movie makes big oil the bad guys, right? Makes sense. He says that he actually decided on this storyline before the disaster that happened in the Gulf of Mexico. Well, it turns out that conservatives are not happy about it.
Of course!
Okay? They feel that this is Pixar's way of indoctrinating the youth, and, you know, liberals are getting their grimy little hands on the media, on entertainment, and finding ways to convince the youth to basically hate big oil and big corporations. And
right. Of course, the young of this country should love big oil. They should grow up thinking, I can't wait to bathe in oil. ExxonMobil rocks. The way they pollute the environment is so great. I bet that works out really well for me and my family come the future. Right? And my kids and my grandkids.
They're so stupid. I mean, they will go to any length to support corporations. Doesn't matter how wrong corporations are. I'll give you an example. So the Lonely Conservative blog wrote about this, and this is what they wrote. We conservatives and believers in free markets are accused of being paranoid when we say Hollywood industry is trying to indoctrinate our children with left-wing propaganda. But now movie directors and producers are coming out and admitting what they're doing. I'm just glad I found this out before I allowed my kids to persuade me to take them to see this movie, Cars 2.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
You didn't hear me!
But here's the thing, okay? Liberals didn't make up the disaster that happened in the Gulf of Mexico. It's something that actually did happen.
Oh, yeah, you want to indoctrinate kids with that kind of propaganda? No, the oil was imaginary, okay? And it actually helped the fish swim faster. Okay, and let alone the fact that we're paying these huge gas prices. Now, by the way, there's now a new investigation into oil companies perhaps slowing down refineries so that you lower the supply and increase the price. But big oil always has our best interests in mind, right? Because big oil is a charity, right? They're here to protect the American people. No, they're multinational corporations who will need to make as much money as possible. We get that. I'm not even blaming them. I'm just saying we should know that, and we should figure it out, and we should try to protect the citizens of America. But apparently that's unacceptable. But what I want to say about this story, though, is that I didn't notice the conservative blogs complaining about Passion of the Christ when that was trying to indoctrinate people. They seemed to love that. They were
of course.
Yes! Indoctrinate them to Jesus Christ and his suffering and his torture and his blood. Yeah. But now when, the guy says, hey, you know what, maybe big oil is a little bit of a problem, they're like, how dare you try to influence our kids? How dare you? No, that's not for us, okay? That's not for you. We get to do that, not you.
It's unsurprising. I mean, of course they're going to complain about it, but I'm glad that the director is, still going to the media, still talking about what the purpose of his movie is, and he doesn't care. That's the way it should be. If Hollywood is liberal, then that's great. I'm in favor of that.
Okay, two more things about this. First of all, watch out, because somebody's going to get nervous, okay? And somebody's going to tell Lasseter, hey, let's be cool, let's neutrality. They're going to, because corporate executives get nervous. He's at a corporation too, right?
Right.
So, okay, point number two is, look, values in Hollywood, in some ways, of course, I get that there's tremendous violence, et cetera, and that's a problem. They say there's tremendous sex, and that's a problem. I don't see why that's a problem, okay? But, okay.
Sex.
Sex. That put me in trouble, right? Okay. So now, having said that, the rest of Hollywood values are actually awesome. I'm not talking about big oil, being pro, bad guys, whatever. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what happens in the movies. The good guys always win.